We're going to go on a quick tour of the mining site. This is looking at just a simple tarp shelter to keep the tools and supplies, one thing or another, out of the rain, out of the weather. Simple but works well. Here's the John Deere 1025R backhoe loader. It's a great little piece of equipment. Does an absolutely wonderful job of digging and moving equipment. Down below you can see another small tarp. Under that's the generator that runs the shaker motor plant, and then 2 water pumps bringing clean water up from a settling pond over into this settling pond, where it goes through another series of settling ponds, and all the sediment falls out. The bottom one is about as clear as you could ask for. Here's the plant itself. The top box is a shaker. There's a old header box salvaged here in the woods. It's got a 2-inch water feed to it. There's a top sluice that's manufactured, and there's a bottom sluice where I've inserted a rubber mat sluice, and then there's some 1-inch high riffles I'll show you when I get down there. Backed up tailings right now. I got to clean those up before I get started. The tailings typically drop out, and I move those periodically through the day. Here is the shaker. Material goes down, goes through a screen before it goes into the header, and then down the sluices. And that is the motor, the vibrating motor that shakes and vibrates the plant. So go down, take a quick look at the header box, and then in the sluice box we'll start with a couple of feet of slick plate down over riffles, down over some inserted 12-inch rubber sluice, then it goes over the 1-inch expanded metal high riffles, and down, and the tailings fall out. Water and tails go this way into the settling pond to the right, and over to the left is the area I'm working. You can see I've got a little bit of pile that I've dug, or a little bit of pay I've dug with the backhoe stacked up that I'll eventually move with the loader. And down in I have to pump this water before I get started. But over here you can clearly see where the tailings from the old operation dumped, and I'm steadily working my way back, following this layer here of tailings separated by material dumped on top after they finish mining. And as I find where these large sluices dumped precisely, I think that's where my best pay will be. It was a 1,000-yard operation, 1,000-yard per day operation, and it doesn't take too many percentage loss on that to add up to a pretty good find for me. A few of the larger boulders I've moved and stacked, along with some where I would generally put rock tailings coming out of the plant. And that is that's the quick tour.